Hi everyone,
Welcome back.
It's great to be back.
Great to be back, Sue.
We've got the World Flying Disc Federation 2024 World Team Disc Golf Championship at Mundaring Sporting Club in the hills of Perth, Western Australia. It's great to be here. I'm Sue.
I'm Aloha.
And we are presenting to you game number 3 at 1:30 p.m. today. And we have Thailand versus Singapore. As we mentioned before, with the People's Republic of China, newcomers to world teams. So we are super excited.
We are.
Yeah. So we're going to have the live action for you very soon. We are going to have for you the matchups, the doubles matchups for this game are going to be MPO2 or Mixed Professional O2 and the FPO1 positions of each team. So that's the Female Professional Open. And for the singles, for this match, it's going to be position 5, which is Female Professional Open 2, the second position on each team of 6. So a bit more detail about that for you all. But hope you are enjoying the coverage so far.
What a day.
What a great day. I've been enjoying it. Have you?
Same here.
Yeah.
And with a nice company, so I can't complain.
I know you're actually the best to commentate with. You know, yeah. Not that I have a lot of experience to say so, but yeah.
Oh no, she has definitely.
So a pleasure, absolute pleasure, Laura.
Same here. Thank you, Sue. She's been learning me so much, and it's such a pleasure actually. And if you guys are also new to disc golf, welcome and feel free to jump in.
Yeah, 100%. So as you are newer to disc golf, I've been explaining some of the technical terms and giving a bit of information out there for anyone who's learning all about disc golf. So here we are, we're getting started already. We've got the
Back
players.
to the field.
Yeah, back to the field, ready to go. They're going to be starting on hole 8 of the kangaroo course. And so we have, as I've mentioned in previous streams, we have 4 9-hole courses today and in the first game tomorrow. So the first 5 games are all 9-hole games. They're all match play, so each competitor or doubles pairing needs to win the hole. It's not stroke play, so they're all trying to beat each other on each hole and then point for that hole. So it makes it kind of a bit more exciting than stroke play because you get some crazy shots sometimes to try and win that hole.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is, right? So so very, very cool to see 2 new participants in the game, 2 new teams to the game in the World Team Disc Golf Championship. So here we have folks getting ready. I think is everybody at the D, I wonder. We're going to have a little flyover of the hole before the teams play, so you'll be able to see what the hole looks like and how it plays.
Hopefully we get a good overview.
Yeah, I reckon we're going to. So a quick flyover now.
Here it is.
Hole 8. You've got on the kangaroo course, you've got to get through these trees here. That's actually a double mando that we didn't do, which means that you need to go between those 2 trees. The markings aren't up there, but you will see them when the play is live. And then you've got to come down to fairway. It's a par 4, so the downhill throw is quite fun.
It is.
Yep. And once you get out of that mandatory with a nice technical shot, you've just got to get down the hill and into the basket. The wind can come up the hill, so you've got to be a bit careful that you haven't picked a disc that might flip over a bit. As we've been seeing some folks sometimes maybe not reading it quite right.
There's still a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
Here,
which
we like.
We do. We like a challenge. So
they're getting ready.
Getting ready.
Set.
Bit of banter out there. Been hearing a lot of happy voices. smiles.
Everybody's so happy to be here.
Right? It's been really lovely. So we're just going to chat a little bit about the fantastic volunteers that are helping us out. Yeah, no worries, mate. He's helping. Oh, thank you.
Things.
Helping
Thank
get
you.
the screen a bit further forward.
Shout to the people helping us.
Yeah. We have such an amazing crew here. People have just come out of the woodwork. And it's been an absolute pleasure working with such incredible people. So we couldn't have asked for better
team.
Yeah, roll up of volunteers, and they've come from all over the place. We've got volunteers that have flown in here from international, from overseas. Shout out to Christian Craiglin, who's come over from Germany to volunteer.
Wow.
And we have also people volunteering from the different disc golf clubs in Perth. So we're Mundaring Sporting Club Disc Golf. We're one club in Perth, Western Australia. But we have another 3 clubs here that have their own events to run and their own volunteers to rally. And every one of the clubs in the state has brought volunteers up to help us run this event.
Wow.
So the whole state of Western Australia is rallying together. In fact, you know, all of Australian disc golf, and shout out also to Australian Disc Golf, the national governing body for disc golf. They've been supportive. We've got their logo up here on our media wall. So where is it? It's in there somewhere. Yes, there it is. It's the little, this guy here. And one other thing I want to point out, apart from the support, is the other aspect about the World Team Disc Golf Championship is that we are seeing teams vying for the top position, or, you know, gold medal positions for the peak body for team disc golf, peak event for team disc golf in the world. We also, though, have an extra layer of amazingness. Probably could use a better word. But so this event is the last qualifying event for the International World Games. And
which is a big deal.
Yeah, this is the last stage on the road to Chengdu, China.
Wow.
And so teams will be vying to get one of those top 15 spots, because People's Republic of China have already got that spot cinched since they are here playing, and they are hosting the International World Games. So, so that's pretty cool. There's extra layer of excitement.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, have you ever been to the International World Games at all, Clara?
Not at all, not yet.
Me neither.
Oh my God.
It would be incredible.
Yeah, it seems so exciting, and so much people also participating.
Yeah.
And that's what I love discovering about disc golf. You have such a strong community, which is amazing to see. I'm so lucky and grateful that I get to be a part of that. Since I'm here in Australia, because I'm new to Australia. I'm from France. But yeah, it's just a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you, and I love that also. We're trying to make everyone feel welcome, and I think by having two different people of different cultural backgrounds is fantastic for our commentary team. So we couldn't have planned it better, even though we didn't. It was just amazing to have the chance to contact with you and to be. I mean, you're one of these volunteers who's just stepped up to say, "I'm going to help." So,
yeah, sure. Such as many of us today. And again, shout out to you guys for helping, which is important to support as well. And it's an opportunity to discover also, and get out of your comfort zone as well.
Yeah, very much so.
It's nice to put you out there and discovering, talking to people, lovely people. So
Very much so.
yeah,
Very much so. Yeah, it's all goodness. It's all very good stuff. So we are looking at probably a 10-minute delay to the start of this next game. So we're probably going to just sign off for a few minutes, have a little bit of a drink, and we'll see you back here in
we'll
about
come
10
back for
minutes.
sure.
So stay tuned. Go grab yourself maybe a coffee if you can handle coffee in the afternoon. I cannot. Or a nice cool drink. And we'll see you back here in
Yeah,
10
few
minutes. All right, or maybe just before.
We'll be
Cheers.
back.
Just too small. Thank you. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Singapore versus Thailand.
Wow. Phew.
We've got our two double teams and our two singles teams. The doubles teams are Shane Egeland and Cabello, the MPO2 and FPO1 from Singapore, versus Napathom Tuangsuk and Jirapon Bagang Palang, the MPO2 and FPO1. Thank you. And what have we got for our singles pairings there?
We have FPO1 Emily Wong versus FPO2 Kamong Chanok Shindaf Hum.
Wonderful.
Looking good, exciting.
Looking great, louder. Now, I think put it a bit closer for you, louder for your headphones so we can hear you okay.
I hope you can hear
Thank
me
you.
well.
I was trying to use actions as if people weren't going to see that, but of course they are. We are going to have a look at the hole right again now, as the players are already just about to go. Hole 8, Kangaroo Course, which is one of the 9s on the world course at Mundaring. We go out through mango trees, and once you get out of there, you throw down the hill. You've got a par 4. If you've got the arm for it, hopefully get your disc all the way down to the bit for an easy birdie. If not, you can hopefully par.
Hi, I'm Emily.
I love the way the discs skip down the hill for the down high throw. Got some introductions here.
Hi, Jenny. Emily.
This is what I love about sports.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
You get to meet a lot of people coming all around the world.
It is wonderful.
It is.
All right. So we're hearing them do the introductions there, getting to know a bit how to say people's names properly.
And bear with us if we don't get it right.
Yes,
We're trying.
we would love in a perfect world to have had time to go through every player's name, to meet them all, learn about the discs, how to say the name properly. But maybe another time. So we are, as I said, at 8. And here we have Thailand going first.
About to start the first throw
Yeah.
of this match.
Yeah. And he sadly has, I believe, missed the Mando.
Yeah.
It went to the left of that red M, didn't it? I was looking at the pile of branches there, going, don't go in. No, definitely don't go in there when you're trying to go through the mandos. Mandatories, for those who are unfamiliar with the term mando. Mandatory is the description of the direction you need to go from a point, and they need to go right between the two red M's. Nice one by Shane. He went out, he got it apparently with a really nice forehand.
That's all right.
It was.
Question mark.
Yeah.
So it's me, yeah?
Emily Wong now, the first tee off for the FPO singles. She's not she was stoked with it, but you know what? That's actually stoked as in happy. But that's actually a really good spot because she's got a bit of a look out through the manna trees.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Chinook. Shinda from now for Thailand. A lot of focus there. Look at that. Nice rip. And it's hard to tell from this angle. I think she might be she's just behind one of the trees.
Yeah.
But hopefully still has a way to get out from behind there, not without too much difficulty. Yeah, so she's going to still have a good look out there.
That's nice.
It's easy to get through a gap from when you're closer up to it, especially if it's a reasonably wide one like that. Not so easy from the tee.
Second throw for Emily Wong. Let's see how she's going to manage.
Beautiful shot.
Nice one.
So let's see what we have here. Oh, so that's a really tricky spot.
She's got a bit of a challenge here.
She has. So she's actually not past the mandatory, but she's going to have a challenge to get around it.
Around, yeah.
But I tell you what, she's got a throw on her. That's unfortunately the problem sometimes when you can throw long, you can get into trouble easier. But she's got a big throw. Perfectly out. And just checking to see who is next. We have some missing of mandatories happening here, so we're going to be going into the drop zone for the next throw down the hill with a penalty stroke. They're just discussing. Great. So first up, though, Chet is going to do the second throw for Singapore because that drive was certainly fine and not any problem by Shane. He had a great drive, and now Chet has got a beautiful throw down the hill for the second throw, the alternating between the two players. Jirapon will be throwing from the drop zone because Nepalthons didn't quite make the mandatory, so she's going to be throwing for the third throw. Nice throw. She gave it a bit of power, gave it some good welly, as we say. You're just trying to work out where the hole is because you can't really see it from here.
True.
The big rolling hills, the kind of slowly graduating rolling hills of Mundaring. It can be kind of tricky to like work out how much power and spin and angle you need to put on a disc, and then when you bring the wind into it as well, it becomes quite a technical affair. I think she might be a bit early. It's a bit hard to tell.
So down there. Yeah, that one, yeah. The hole behind there.
Now we have Emily Wong for her third throw. Nicely over the little burn there. Little hill. It's actually kind of been designed to help water channel down the fairway when it gets rainy.
Oh.
So we're traipsing down the hill. Thailand going to their lie. Yeah, you can't really see it necessarily where it went when you're throwing it over the hill. So so the disc is off into the side of the fairway there. Oh, no, that was just Shane trying to work out who was going next. So we actually have Emily Wong going
Emily
next.
back at it again for her fourth throw.
Yeah.
Adjusting here because as you can see it's windy.
Yeah. That's good. You have a little bit of work left to do, but yeah, she's got it out down there nicely.
Is there a tree in front? I can't really see.
Yeah, I think she's going to have a little bit of obstruction there.
She needs to be smart here.
Oh. Beautifully out. Hear the crunch crunch of the dried out fairways. We had a bit of a hot spell last week, so that means that it's not quite as green and as soft as it was. It means the discs skip a bit more. And that's just a bit of adjustment that needs to be made then sometimes by players. So Napathom now throwing the next throw for Team Thailand. This is the fourth throw, I think, right?
Fourth, yeah.
Yeah.
Already.
Just got a bit to work with there. A bit of overhanging branches, making it a bit tricky for Napathom to get out there. That's the thing when you have big, skippy fairways that are downhill, you can get it fading off into the left with a right-hand backhand, and so that's what he's had to deal with. I tried to get out with a forehand. I can't quite tell how far he's gotten towards the basket, but hopefully he has a look. And now,
Oh, you gotta be careful out there.
yeah, did she?
It's a bit slippery.
Yeah, it's the leaves and the branches and
Yeah.
foliage there. You've got to be a bit careful. Come on, Chinook's going to be throwing her fourth, I think.
Yeah, she can't quite see, I think.
Yeah,
Trying to think how
getting
she's
him.
going to
Yeah,
approach it.
that's it.
You really gotta be smart.
That's it. You've got to make sure, especially with a weird stance or a stance that's not maybe normal, where you stretched out like she is with a patent pending stance. And she's done a great job there because I know from a fact when I'm standing like that, and if it's stretched out a bit, sometimes it can affect the angle of my throw. So she's done pretty well. She's a little wide of the basket, but I think she'll have a look there for a putt. All right, check. Now, 0 pawn, sorry. Now
Pagang pala
lining up the basket.
for her fourth or fifth attempt.
I think it's their fifth now.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice job. Moving forward on the field, Emily is about to do her fifth throw.
Go in.
Nicely done.
Yeah,
That was a
she did
beautiful
good,
throw.
and it was a bit tricky with the leaves.
It was, yep.
She
hanging
didn't
down
touch
there.
it. Nice job.
She did a great job. I know for a fact it's quite easy to think you're going to go around them, but you actually go straight into them if you don't quite get the right angle. Yeah, these players are good. They know the game. They know their
They do.
their discs,
Definitely.
and you can tell that they've trained hard for this tournament. So it's
To be
really
ready.
great. Yeah. All right, so we have doubles pairings up next.
A bit of an obstacle just in front.
Yeah. So Chair's going to have to get around that big tree.
Yeah, make sure to go around it.
I think this is their fourth row as well.
It is.
So they've actually gotten quite a bit far down there for the fourth, so they're doing really well. no. That sound of sadness.
Yeah.
She just put a little bit of too sharp an angle on that forehand. And Cher has unfortunately hit a tree and put herself. Okay, so. So that's the teams talking about how many throws each have done, because then they can decide their strategy. And so Shane was asking Napthom and Jirapon how many throws they'd done, and they said they'd done 5 throws. So I think that's 4 then for Shane and Che. 5 for Napthom and Jirapon. So that means Singapore have the edge at the moment. Now, can't see who's throwing right now. Ooh, it was Shane from behind the tree. So there's now 5 for them. Just getting this great run there by Napathom for their 6th throw. She's got a long putt to make.
Ooh.
Oh, good bid, but didn't
Yeah.
quite make it.
Almost.
Yeah. So that's Chinda from. So
Everybody's getting ready.
conceding the hole.
I think it's her 6th throw. It should be okay.
Nice putt in.
Of course.
So there we go. That was a long hole. A lot of throws.
Yeah.
And that's hole 8 done and dusted, the first one. I'm not sure I followed who won either of those matches, to be honest. We have hole 9 now on the kangaroo course. And this one comes from the tee after the barrier. You've got to go past the sand green and get safely down towards the basket. And this one is, again, you've got with the sand green there, it's a challenge. You don't want to get on that and then go out of bounds.
Yeah.
And both of those matches were actually tied, I'm told. So
It was.
very cool. Actually, in the doubles, Singapore won that one. That's what I thought, actually. So we have in the doubles, Singapore up 1, and in the singles, a tie.
And now we're on to hole number 9.
Yes, and one of the shorter holes of the course, but it's and it's downhill as well.
Okay.
But yeah, like with the sand green there, still a bit of a challenge. And we've got
Back to the field with Emily first attempt on
excellent.
this hole number
See
9.
Emily up first.
Let's see how she's going to throw this one.
And she is sort of the sand green, so no problem there. Now we have, come on, Chinook. From Thailand. What a throw. That's looking really good. It's going to fade back. It's going to be in the perfect spot. Wow.
Nice. Nice job.
Well-deserved applause for that one. Oh, come on, Chinook. Now we have Che Bello teeing off for Team Singapore. Bit of a hyzer throw out there to make sure it's going to land safe. Which is nicely safe, well and truly safe. And I reckon that we should see no problem for Shane getting down there. Likewise, high throw from Jiraporn, but wow, that's a big throw. Oh,
Wow.
she is on the edge of the sand green. That was a big throw, and sadly she has landed out of bounds because she's just inside that yellow line. Oh, what a shame for her, because that was a mammoth throw.
It was.
And shout out to Chris Finn, who actually built that shelter that's on hole 12. So
Shout out, Chris. You did a great
yeah,
job.
he did.
You did.
He designed the course.
Yeah, he did.
Helped
Actually,
build the course with
yeah.
a lot of volunteers out on his behalf. Yes, as you,
Which is a big deal.
yeah, it's a big deal. People don't realise it. I think a lot. They think he was paid to do that. No, we only paid for the course, and he put a lot of volunteer hours in to help. So now we've got Shane. With a lovely forehand. Very nice. As I thought he might do, he got it, did the job, got it down there.
Emily's back at it for her second throw, I guess.
Yep. So we have Emily Wong.
The flies are testing
She's
her.
flies are testing her.
Okay, let's see.
How she goes with that after that great drive.
Good.
That's looking great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job, Emily.
Excellent work there by Emily, giving herself a
She's
nice
doing a
look.
good job
She is doing a good job.
here. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Let's move forward.
Down the hill to sadly see come on Chinook's out of bounds. Although first before that, we have, oh, come on Chinook actually threw out to the side, beg your pardon. So Gender Prom here now with his second throw. Fades a little left. It's going to give her a bit of work to do.
Are you okay to be here? You okay to be here? Straight? Straight?
Towards the basket if you want. You can go towards the basket if you want. Yeah. Yeah, so you can go straight line basket if you want to.
So Naphtha is stepping out the 1 meter that he can get relief from the out of bounds. And as Shane was pointing out, you can go in any direction in the semicircle 1 meter away from the point where the disc went out. It's a newer rule on the PDGA, Professional Disc Golf Association's official rules of disc golf. But he's now throwing for their third for that doubles pairing. And so Thailand's pairing of zone 3 and Singapore 2. So it's looking good for Singapore on this one. And 2 each for the singles women.
It could be us. We'll go.
Where is yours?
We're deciding who goes next, which will decide which graphic we put up. Okay, so it's looking like Singapore.
Beloche is about to hit the third throw.
Yep, nice easy upshot. She's not being super happy with that. She wanted more. It's fine, Che, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, just put it close. See if you can-
Right,
Emily's
so
back for her third throw, I believe.
Emily Wong. Great job. And now come on, Chinook is going to answer. And will she try to put it in and take the hole, or will she just be happy? To oh, she was going for it. She
Oh,
wanted to win
yeah.
that, and that was a great effort.
Almost there.
Almost there. Ah, so that's looking like an even hole for the singles.
So frustrating when you're so close.
I know, right?
Fingers crossed.
Now,
It's in.
Jirapon, she can do this. Come on. And oh no, it was.
It
I
bounced
was
back.
sure it was in. Just a little bit of a skid out to the right.
It happened.
It does. I can vouch for that. Nice. By Shane. Getting in for 4 for Team Singapore doubles. Is it 2 or 3 or 4 actually? No, 4.
4.
Yeah, that's right. So
Emily is trying to attempt her fourth throw
Emily Wong now
of hole number 9. And that's
getting it in as
in.
well. So the graphic was a little late, folks.
No big deal.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I'm a bit slow on the old graphics changeroos. That's all right. So I think it looked like it was square for the singles, and we're going to do, actually, was it was it up or down for the doubles? Did you catch that,
Oh, no, I don't.
Laura? We are coming up now to hole 1, and on the kangaroo course.
We've got a nice overview
Yeah, this
of
one.
hole number 1. They're doing pretty good.
Yeah, doing really well.
Yeah.
And now they're at the next kind of jump from holes within the 18-hole course, and so they've skipped across to the hole 1 of the kangaroo course, which is actually the shorter version, but that's going to be how it stays for the World Team Disc Golf Championship. Some of the holes have been adjusted to fit this event perfectly, and so they've got to got a bit to do with this hole. It's a bit tricky. They've got to get out of kind of a treed area, and they're out in the open, and they've got to go past another sand green that's out of bounds. So I expect we're going to see people, hopefully getting their technical shots right, getting the lines, and hopefully we don't see people in trouble.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So they'll have a little bit of a walk to go from. So they're going from back up the hill a little bit from the hole they were just playing, and going up to into the bushes. So one of the 9-hole loops. So from game 2 tomorrow, you'll be starting to see people play the 18-hole courses. So it's going to be a bit of a longer session for us if it's us on the job. It could be someone else. I don't know. It depends on
We'll see.
what there is to do. And so these short little 9-hole rounds are kind of exciting, and you got to keep on your toes. And so be good actually. Maybe next round we'll have maybe a bit of an update on the game, the competition as a whole.
Nice.
We'll see if we can bring that to you in game 4 coverage. So where people are winning, where teams are winning and losing, who's where, who's how the ladder is going, so to speak. So we'll try and get that information to you for the next game.
Catch up a little bit.
Yeah, and that one starts at 4 p.m. today. So we're going to see a cool match up by Great Britain and Japan.
Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting. Looking forward to seeing that.
So some world team stalwarts, old veterans of the game, and some indeed still veterans of the game with Japan. They've had disc golf in Japan for a long time. In fact, the last time disc golf was in the International World Games 24 years ago was in Japan.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be a classic lineup at 4 o'clock. But more about that later. So in the meantime, it's very cool seeing these two teams battle it out. We've had hole 8 with the doubles. We've had Singapore getting up 1, and the singles matching it up.
Yeah.
And then in that game just then, we had the singles again matching it up. And then the doubles,
Yeah, Singapore won the double.
Singapore won that. So
Singapore is doing good actually on the field today.
they are doing well. Yeah, you can see perhaps a bit more experience in the Singapore team. So that's bearing fruit for them.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that disc golf, you know, you like to have a big throw. You like to just really hoik it and watch your disc fly very far and feel like, yeah. But when it comes to competition,
That's different.
it's different. It's accuracy and it's experience. So knowing where to place your shot, knowing what disc to choose, knowing what the wind's going to do to your
It can
disc.
play a big part in the throw.
The what, sorry?
A big part in the throw. You have to really acknowledge everything and think about everything.
You really do.
It's not just about a big throw. It's
Yeah.
the wind and everything.
It
and
is actually louder. So it's definitely a lot of it is because it's an accuracy game. It's a precision game. So the thinking part of it is a big part of it. All right, we're back here at the hole we just saw the flyover for.
Yeah, with Emily, back with Emily
Hole 1 kangaroo.
for her
got
first attempt on
Emily
hole
Wong
number 1.
is teeing off first. Oh, she's got to get out through those trees. Oh, she
Oh,
Got-
did she?
got past the first one, didn't quite get past
The second one, yeah.
one or batch of trees. And now we have. Come on, Chinook. Trying to improve on that one, get into a better spot. Oh, now she has. Yep, perfectly executed that one. She's got to be happy with that. We have Shane Egeland teeing off for Team Singapore in the doubles. Looking at a forehand throw. So that forehand throw will get him hopefully out of that gap and up the hill a little bit towards the basket. Oh, unfortunately, he's put a bit too much turn on it. Yeah. Didn't make the gap, sadly. Napa Thumb going first. They've nominated him to throw off this one. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, has it gone? Yeah, went right through. And he executed what I think Shane was probably trying to do, trying to execute. So, yeah, really nice job. It's pretty satisfying, right? Seeing the disc go where somebody's obviously,
It is.
yeah, planned for it to go.
I think I got a little further. No, I'm talking about yours. I think you got further too. This hole has. This is where we lost Joseph's disc that day. Remember? Did you find that disc, Joseph? No.
Was it?
Here's mine.
What was this tree? No, not this tree.
Here's mine.
Oh, I'm right behind.
Work out whose disc
in
is
it?
where.
I follow you. How do we do this?
So we're going to wait and see who's throwing first before we can actually. That's it. Like Emily.
Oh, Emily has a little bit of a challenge here.
She has.
Yeah, go where the people are.
Trying to adjust here.
Anything that's not attached or, living,
Excuse me.
just kick it out of the way if you want to get your footing.
My foot okay? Not foot something.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
You really need to balance your body
It's a bit of it.
well to get that throw
Yep.
right.
And again, that patent penning where you're sort of 1 foot behind and 1 foot in front, and you're kind of like teetering a bit, can be quite challenging.
Oh, she hit the tree.
I
We
like
can
the
see.
reaction, the scream.
Yeah. She was a bit afraid of touching that tree, but
All right, so now Chet coming up next to do whole throw two for Singapore. Oh, smooth. Very smooth. Well deserving of that applause.
well deserved indeed.
Right, going in search of discs now. So they got the camera crew having to wander out to make sure they're ready to go once people find the discs. Doing a great job out there.
Shout out to you guys as well.
Yep. So who's going first? Who are we going to bring up? Let's see. So they're trying to decide who is furthest away from the pin or the basket or the target. They have has a different names for it. You often hear it referred to in disc golf. So sometimes it's called the basket, sometimes they call it the pin, sometimes they call it the hole, which is clearly not. But I guess a throwback from golf. And we got Emily Wong by the look of it. Getting out.
I believe it's her third throw.
Yeah. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound like she's happy with that.
We can't really see well.
It's it's out in the sunlight, so it's a bit hard to see
Yeah.
where the disc went. We'll find out, I guess, if there's any problem with that landing spot that she had. So now we have Jiraporn for Team Thailand. And that's nicely up there, but a really tricky spot to throw from because she's got all those trees. And second throw for Thailand there. She's only managed to progress a little further forward.
You got that? Smile.
I think so. Yep, come on, Chinook is going next. Should be trying to make sure she doesn't go left too far, and she's done a great job.
Second
Throw there.
for
I was
for
just,
her.
yeah, because she had a great first drive, didn't she? Yeah. I
she
was
did.
just thinking to myself, was that her second throw? She got all the way out there. She had one of the best drives, if not the best drive of everyone. Yeah, she's an amazing
So
job.
far, so good for her.
Yeah,
She's doing good.
she is. And so
Staying
back
on
to,
track
yeah, she is indeed. And back to Emily.
for her fourth throw, I believe.
Yeah. She got out of that
Let's see.
wide position. They seem happy with it for her, which is it's kind of a lovely aspect of disc golf that people are usually complimentary, happy, and love seeing people succeed and do well, and we give each other ups when we do well in the game. Apathon getting out of there.
For his third attempt.
Got a lovely shot out of there. Third throw for, team tie. Now Shane is back on the job for Singapore.
Is it his second throw?
It's his second, so the team's third throw. So they've actually done well. What a beautiful forehand out there. He's got himself stuck behind that pile of trees, though. Trees don't come in a pile, hopefully. That little stand of trees. So he's put himself, behind the stand of trees between himself and the basket. Well, between Che and the basket. She'll be taking the next throw. So back to Kawanchnock now. She's looking. It's a good third throw for her. She's a little pinched off on the left. But that's okay. Looks like we're going to find Emily's disc next.
Just that little inside out upwind right up in that gap. I think you know the shot will really get there. There's no wind, so just fly, don't fly like a fly. Just throw it straight like you have been.
Nice to see the experienced Shane Edlund giving some coaching and help to his teammate. Playing singles for Singapore.
You guys are next to each other.
Sit down. Yeah, she's a little pinched off too, but she should hopefully be able to get around to the basket from there. One of the really cool things is a lot of the countries that are new to World Team Disc Golf Championship, they don't have a lot of players. They don't have like as many as say your bigger disc golf countries. Well, nowhere near. Say the US or Finland or Estonia or even Australia. Some of these countries are new to disc golf, and so it's heads props up to them for bringing their teams, making it happen. Jirapur now. For the fourth throw for Thailand.
Oh,
oops. It's a bit of a narrow gap there, really, isn't it, when you look at it a bit closer up?
It is.
She did a bit of a bounce.
It gets a little bit tricky
Yeah.
for her.
So looks like they're quite close together, and it's Emily that's actually up first.
For her fifth throw.
And that doesn't look like fun, does it? There's got a lot going on there. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
Big tree, little trees. Still ones, moving ones. She's trying to decide, how do I do this?
That's a challenge
Yeah.
for Emily here.
Looks like
Yeah, okay, I like that.
Hopefully she's getting confident about it, and oh, she's trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Bit of technical advice from Shane. Oh no. Easier said than done. There's actually,
sure.
that kind of throw is just one of the hardest because you're going against the natural kind of flight of the disc when you're doing what's the Anheuser, when you're throwing, curving it around before it fades back to the right with that kind of throw. Right, let me go back. We got, come on, Chinook now.
She hit the
That-
tree.
Yep, the sound
Here.
of the tree. And, I mean, she's up again already, sadly. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I have been in that position myself many a time. You take a few seconds to like line up a really nice shot, and then you find yourself only a few feet forward for a meter or two. Again, a really tricky shot. She's going to do a similar throw, try and attempt a similar throw to Emily. Because now you're getting down to kind of, it's getting tight, you know, when she got out from a very tricky spot. 5 throws apiece now for the singles women. After Kamonchanok's beautiful drive, she's probably feeling a bit disappointed about that. But, you know, can't argue with trees. You just got to try your best to get around. All right, so Singapore doubles team now stepping up to the plate. So there is a rule of 30 seconds once you get to your lie to do your throws. So Team Singapore are probably having a quick chat to try and make a decision on what's the best throw to do whilst staying within their 30-second limit. But when you get caught behind a really tricky spot like that, it can be hard to stick with that because
Okay, I would just step around backhand and get it as far up onto that path as you can. And it doesn't have to be very far. Just get it in the center of that path as easy as you can.
Am I perpendicular?
Yeah, I think you're good.
perpendicular, meaning both feet need to be behind the lie in line with the basket.
Nice. Very good.
That was a good job. She went down the middle, just a little on the edge of the fairway, and that's fine. Nice work.
Should I try blade?
By Che.
See what you got. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, that window right there.
So that's 5 also for Singapore doubles. Now we got
Whatever, all that matters is you hitting the gap. So whatever feels right for hitting that gap.
it's nice that the players are providing, and the players are providing some commentary for us too. Make our job easier. It does look awkward, actually, Emily.
This hole is definitely challenging the players.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Nice job, Emily.
Look at all the trees that are between her and that disc. That was good. Alright, so next up, who have we got? We've got a few discs in the foreground here. Okay, we've got the Thailand doubles now. Napa's up next. Napa Thumb. So it's a par four, but it's clearly not an easy par four. They've all had 5 throws just about
Definitely
to
not.
be. No, I can vouch.
But it's interesting to see how each of them are doing on this field.
Great job. Look at that. He's all the way up by the basket.
Getting close.
Yeah. So it's making it look like Thailand might take the doubles, depending on how. I'm just going to get Kamanchamak up now for the singles with her nice upshot there. Chindaprom just doing her upshot, and now we have doubles team Singapore. So Shane really has to make this in order not to lose the hole. Oh, I thought so. I might be wrong. I might have missed the throw, actually. Yeah, because we had an extra couple. So actually, that is... got to be their 5th throw there, then. Or 6th, or 7th. Must be their 5th. Working out who's next. Can get a bit confusing when you've got a singles and a doubles pairing and you've got the discs flying. So many throws happening, different people throwing. It's all going
There's
on.
a lot
There's a lot going
on.
So
Hopefully Emily is going to put it in.
So Emily's next. So she's going to want to get this one in because I think it might be.
She did good so far.
She's done great so far, and she's really got to get this in if she wants to make sure she.
Oh,
Oh no!
almost.
So that's, I believe, her 6th throw. I might be wrong, but it's looking like possibly Thailand will take it.
Seventh throw for Emily.
Okay. So we missed some. Missed one.
Like we said, a lot is going on. Oh, nice.
Nice job. So that would be
6.
6 for her. I'm not catching up with all the short putts here. As far as the graphics go, apologies, folks. We're also trying to make sure we get down the scores so we can keep you up to date.
Good job, Shane.
So that would be Thailand up 1. And we've got hole 2 coming up now. Okay, so hole 2 on the kangaroo course. You
There
have to
is a
get
nice
out
overview.
this narrow little tunnel and out into this open area. Then you want to go up to the right, up the hill a little bit, get into this next stand of trees, and the basket is there on your left a little bit up into the bush. So a bit more uphill work to do on this one. More trees, out of trees, into open, into trees. There's a few holes like that, which was actually one of the design features that we were trying to build into the course, so that it made it a challenging course. Fun being out in nature as well, amongst the trees. What's not to love about that, except when you're hitting them. So yeah, so this one's a par 4, and we're probably going to see a mix of backhands and forehands depending on people's strengths. But yeah, if you have the distance on your forehand and you can get out of that first group of trees, then a right hand forehand will get you up the hill a little bit towards the basket. So it will depend on each player and how much distance they've got as to what they choose to do there.
Looking forward to see how they're going to approach.
Yeah, that's it. I
Hole number
bet I can
two.
see. What's that, sir?
I'm looking forward to see how they're going to approach hole number 2.
Yes, me too.
Here, back on the field.
Back out there.
With the double pair below and each land here discussing so who's going to go first. Let's see.
Shane is helping. Come on, Chinook. Work out where to go. So we've had 3 days of official practice for the World Team Disc Golf Championship, but 3 days is not a huge amount of time to cover a lot of territory.
It's not. You really have to adapt and make the best of this time.
You do
have.
make the best use of the time, exactly. And so noticing players not being super familiar with the course, it's probably down a little bit to coming to a brand new course, only having a few days to play, for all the players to get across all 4 of the 9s or both the 18s.
And also, this is a completely different weather conditions.
Absolutely.
Because as we said earlier, last week was pretty hot here compared to this week.
Yep.
She hit the leaves.
Some leaves, yeah. But she got out there a bit, so that's good.
Back to Emily here.
Should we happen to get as far as... Come on, Chinook, dude. And she's gotten up the fairway a bit. She will be caught up a little bit in the bush there, in the low vegetation. Chibello has been nominated to tee off from hole 2. Oh, she hit the bush, but she's right in the middle. And Napathom going first here. And what a lovely forehand. So that's what I was saying before, that if you've got the distance with your forehand, that's a good throw to do. And that's what he did exactly. Executed it perfectly. Out through the gap. Up the hill a little bit. Gives him a chance. Gives Thailand a chance at the birdie.
Shane is getting ready for his third throw.
He's looking to do a forehand too, by the look of it. He's got a good forehand, so he could get right up there. He's having to step out a bit though, to make sure he gets the line he wants. Nice little skip. Got out there nicely. They've got to be happy with that. I think we have Thailand doubles now. Where's it going to be? Come on, Chinook. We're just deciding, actually. I know it's going to be Emily Wong.
For her second throw.
Yeah. She wasn't super happy with it. She made her way up the fairway a bit. She had that tree right there next to her, didn't she? To get around. Bit tricky getting around those trees, I think, for Come On Chinook. We're going to make her second throw after a really good drive.
Can we see?
She probably didn't quite get as far up the hill then with her second after the great drive as she wanted to. It looks like conversations about whose disc is closest to the pin or furthest from the pin. As to who's next. I think they're pointing towards Emily, possibly. Or maybe they're looking for a disc. Do they look like they're a bit lost?
Is that the basket, Jane?
Oh.
I can see it. Right in this tree.
Yeah, just do the outside and back and around him.
Emmy's on her way for her third throw.
Whichever one you like.
Oh. Yeah. I don't think she liked that.
Forehand roller.
Why not?
Give it a put some nasty on it.
Definitely not easy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'd like to see this roller. Come on. Oh, she's not bad at them. She's good at them. I can see why he recommended it. It's rolled nicely out. They're not that easy to do, those forehand rollers, or like it takes quite a bit of power overhead to flick it out there so that it goes out, lands on the ground and rolls in the preferred fashion. Come on, chin up now.
For her third throw. for hole number 2. Nice one.
Out in the middle. Okay. It's your pawn now. Is this the second throw for Thailand doubles? Because they got
It
a really
is.
good one out.
It is.
Was a great effort, and she's done a great job getting further up the hill too.
It's a lavender. There it is.
Yeah, I was thinking, when are the Thailand doubles going to through? He did a great job with that drive.
There you got 2 gaps you can go at it. You can go through there if you like it, or you can throw an inside out backhand.
Oh yeah, we can hear Shane preparing with below for the 3rd throw of the team. Team Singapore.
Nice shot.
Yeah, nicely done. You can see, I think you can just see the basket through the trees there. So she's definitely done a good job of getting further towards it. Hope you're all enjoying the live coverage of the World Flying Disc Federation 2020 World Team Disc Golf Championship, brought to you by Parked.
Let's see Emily's 4th throw.
Right towards the basket. You can see it there in the distance. Unfortunately, got shot thwarted by a tree at the edge of the stand of trees.
A lot of trees today for Emily.
There's a lot of, yeah. All right. Come on, Chinook. You need to answer that one. With her 4th.
4th attempt, 4th throw for
She's-
hole number 2.
And she's a bit further up than Emily, so if my counting is correct. And so she's good chance of getting up to the basket from there. Right throw, and that's the good looking throw. Yeah,
Nice one.
amazing.
Nice job.
Next up, Thailand. With Napathom eyeing out the line he's got to take.
I believe it's 2nd or 3rd throw for Thailand.
Yeah, only the
Double
third.
team.
Yeah, and only was Napathon's 2nd. So they've really managed this hole well. Look at him. His forehand is going to hope to curve around in towards the basket. You can actually see in the distance there Oh, he
Oh.
perfectly
Yeah.
got that line. Such a nice throw there by Napatho. Throwing Sook. Thailand doubles team. And so now in the distance you can see Shane Edgeland sizing up his throw. They're fourth for Singapore. Oh, also getting medal. Oh, getting a bit of a nasty roll back, but not too bad. See our bright pink flags we have. Those were thanks to the Shire of Mundaring, who gave us a bunch of funding. We were able to get a whole bunch of reusable signage. So we've got pink, bright pink flags for the world course and bright yellow-green flags for the Monday original course. So shout out to the Shire of Mundaring.
There we can see Minnie for her fifth throw on this second hole.
Bit of a roller there, I think that was. Did it roll a bit there, Delta? She was trying to get it to go through the trees.
Shane, reach up
Don't know how.
please.
No, she's got caught in some branches on the ground there, unfortunately. That's the only thing with rollers through rough terrain, is that sometimes they get stopped.
Emily's on for her sixth throw now.
She's not real chuffed with that position.
Again, having trouble facing a tree. Let's see how she's going to manage to reach the basket.
She's going to go for a backhand turnover shot here with her putter.
Yeah, it's difficult to keep your balance.
Yeah, here it is.
I think she's doing good.
That was a good shot, indeedy. Because it would have been a big ask to try and putt it in from that weird stance. So she's played smart and gone for an upshot.
She got her lessons,
Yes.
definitely. Nice.
Oh, what a putt by Che for Team Singapore. Let me just quickly update that graphic there for you. What a wonderful,
That was their fifth throw.
amazing work. Oh, not quite there for Team Thailand. A good effort though, so fourth throw there for Team Thailand. Not quite connecting and capitalizing on that, but I think they, yeah, that's meaning that that's a push for the singles as a push for the doubles, which means they both got the same score and therefore nobody was a point. And that's hole 2 done and dusted. And we are now looking, going a little walk down the path through the bushes to hole 3 on the kangaroo course. This one is pretty tricky. As you can see, they're going to get over some rocks, they're going to go out through some trees, they're going to go out onto the fairway and on the open fairway, and they're going to go up a hill.
That's a lot.
There's a lot
To
already.
handle,
And then they're going to go past the sand green and down through some more trees on the right hand side, and the basket is neatly tucked in this little burnt out stump.
You need to stay focused here.
They're going to need to stay
Definitely.
focused. And so probably will be.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I'm hoping if we can get a scoring update because we're following as best as we can from here. But the players score themselves at the end of each hole because they're all carefully and accurately throwing and counting and making sure they get the score right. And we are just following the best as we can and hoping that we're getting
We
it right.
are.
But I think from at last count, we might have Singapore up 1 in the singles. And up 1 in the
Nice.
doubles. And what an amazing throw by Kamonsanok. Let me get that updated on these graphics here for you. That was Kamonsanok Chintaprom from the singles player from Thailand. And now we have Emily Wong from the singles player from Singapore. Oh, will it get through? Well, nearly. But those bushes look a bit uncomfortable, don't they?
They were challenging her.
Yeah. She didn't quite put enough, I guess, forward motion at disc. It kind of came out a little bit on angle. Perhaps she didn't put enough of snap and power or spin on it, so it kind of ended up leaking left a little bit and going left into the bush instead of going nice and straight like Kamonsanok's. And now we have Che Bello for Team Singapore for the doubles, getting out beautifully.
Nice throw.
And now Jiraporn. With a gorgeous throw out into the fairway. That was excellent.
Nice one. As well.
So maybe this hole isn't as hard as it looks. Got a nice little neat track coming out of this tee pad area. We've been working at Mundaring Sporting Club closely with the Mundaring Shire environmental staff to make sure that when building this course that we met environmental guidelines and we helped keep the vegetation protected and the habitats.
That's important.
Yeah, so that's been a focus of our course buildings to make sure that we, do minimal
Respect the
minimal or
surrounding.
no harm to the bush.
It's such a beautiful area.
It is, so, and we're actually, it's a reserve, so
You have to be careful.
you do have to be careful. All right. Emily Wong is hoping to get out of that spot she found herself in. And wow, what a great scramble out of there. The bush on the left.
Joseph, is any OB on this hole? Huh? Sand, just the sand? Yeah.
That's it. Only the sand green to worry about for OB. Out of bounds. Shane up now.
Second throw for Shane. England here. Oh, first one.
First for
Actually.
him, second for Singapore.
Yeah.
Doubles. That looked pretty good. Unsurprisingly, he's got a good throw, that Shane Edgeland. He did well to capitalise on Che's first drive, so really nice job by Singapore there. Now we got Come On Chinook. Going for her second throw, right?
Right. It seems pretty good,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Again, we've had a bit of a wait to get to Thailand doubles the second throw. Good on them. Forehand coming up for Nepathom. He's just rehearsing his steps, his throw, visualizing probably where he wants to send that disc, because it's a little bit of a narrow channel he can go through and hit. Some foliage there to worry about.
Oh, did he hit a tree? I can't really tell.
I think I heard some branches.
Let's see.
It's 2 shots for each grouping. The long version of this hole is pretty brutal. So I'm sure the players will be appreciating the target they're going for. If they can see the other one, pretty far deep in there. But here we go, Emma Wong.
On to her third throw.
The backhand.
Let's see.
It's good. Maybe pinched off a little. I've got to say, it's really cool that we're commentating country team names, not just individual players, isn't it?
It is.
These players are representing their countries playing disc golf. As we see Jirapon setting up for her throw.
I believe it will be her third throw.
And she's kind of stuck in a bush.
She
You were
is.
right.
She is.
Now, rule here is that you have to be behind the marker in line with the basket, A, and B, you're also not allowed to kind of
I'm not
push the bush out of the way.
and I'm not sure she can really see what she's doing.
But she did great.
Wow. Impressive.
Nice one. 0 point.
I think I'm up over here. Sam, do you mind bringing that along? The brakes on the handle.
On the handle, press it down.
So doubles match pretty tight on this hole. They're pretty close, both looking to get up near the basket with 3 throws. It's a pretty good effort. Looks like Shane went a little long on the second throw for them, but it looks got a bit of a gap there towards the basket, so no harm, no foul. He might have set Shay up really well for this third throw.
Isabel on for her third throw, I believe.
That's right. I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
hit a tree.
She was seeing that disco foot towards that tree from the moment when
Yeah.
left her hand.
Definitely.
All right, now come on, Chinook. Just gonna get in there. Oh, really well done. She's not super far from the basket. Just her third throw. Pretty good. I think we have... Who's next closest to the basket? Let's find out. It looks like it's Thailand. Doubles. Is there a basket out there?
Yeah, just behind
It's really well hidden.
the tree. Yeah, it is.
There it is, sneakily hiding there.
Oh, actually, it was. Yeah.
It's requiring a precision forehand, which
Nice. Nice throw
indeed
for Thailand,
he pulls it off.
which was difficult.
Yeah, it was great. He did well. Oh, and
Shane.
Shane's already onto it. He's
Nice.
beating the team and beating us with our graphics up. But yeah, there he is. That was their fourth throw, I think. Was that right?
It was.
Ndara. And now Emily Wong. They're just kind of cracking along now, getting the throws in quick fashion. Fortunately, a little bit of a misdirection there with Emily hitting one of the trees in that stand to the right of the basket and rolling back a little bit. So she won't be super happy about that, but we'll have to make do. So,
Hopefully.
oh no. The old tree in front of the basket trick.
Another tree.
Oh no.
Another throw, another tree.
Yep. Fifth now, I think. Come on, Chinook. She's really going to
Hopefully
want
it's in.
to. Hope she's wanting to put it in this time. Oh. Yeah, being in that big old burnt out tree would be a bit scary. Because there's a bit of a risk of hitting the side of the stump and it deflecting the disc out. So that might have been a little bit intimidating for her.
Emily is on for her fifth throw, I believe.
Oh, nice attempt with that nice little touch forehand. Didn't quite get it though. Both on 5 throws then for the singles. Would that be right, Laura?
Yes.
That's keeping it nice and close. Come on, Chinook. Nicely putting it in. Now, Jurapon. Team Thailand. Getting a lovely putt in there as well.
5.
All right. So, Thailand singles taking that one by the look of it.
They are.
That was Singapore holding out there on
That's a
Hole
wrap
3.
for hole 3.
All right. So, we are now coming up to hole 4 on the Kangaroo course, on the world course. We have a bit of a tricky out through some trees again. Then you have to get out into this clear area and then come in left into a nice little channel there. It's not too narrow, so it's not as challenging as some. But they've got a mandatory, they've got to make sure they go left of so that they're coming down this channel and not going along. And therefore risking the whole 8 tee pads, so that's why that mandatory is there. So it's a bit of dogleg, it's a bit of a out and then left. And yeah, so we might see a few backhands with the right-handers, well, all of them on these cards. So the backhand will maybe be able to curve out and then fade left a bit, but then, you know, you've got some handy forehand players here in these groups, so they might choose to do that and give them a landing spot that's a bit more on the right. So who knows what we will see.
Yeah. Also, it's been 2 hours. I believe they are on the field. So I'm looking forward to see how they're going to tackle this next hole and to really handle the fatigue as well.
Yeah, that's it.
Focusing and stay on track.
Yep, big part of the game, as we were discussing before. We've got some of the more challenging holes in this 9-hole loop, so yeah, the players will be certainly feeling it a bit out there and needing to just remain focused.
Thailand is about to hit the first throw for this hole number 4.
Oh, a little early for Jurapon. Sorry, come on, Chinook. I had the wrong graphic up there. And Emily Wong there. Taking the singles shot off the tee for Singapore. Shane Edgelin now going. And Jurapon, oh, hitting a tree. Apologies, folks, I haven't been keeping these scores up to date. I just realised. So I'm just... graphic, and maybe we'll hopefully get an update on the scores so I can get those all up to speed. We've had a few technical learnings to do today, haven't we, Laura?
Yes.
So we haven't got all the moving parts working at the same time just quite yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Below is about to. Oh no, actually, it's silent,
She's
which is about to throw now.
come on, Chinook. Didn't hear any trees. That's good.
That's good.
One that dog legs left. If you can get out in front of that tree towards the cameraman, that would be good.
All right, nice one by Che. Let's get that graphic updated.
Red?
So that's
Yeah, go, go.
2 now for Singapore doubles. Is this the second shot now for Thailand doubles?
It is.
Napathom is going to hope to get around the corner there. It's going to be quite a tight angle though, quite a sharp angle, not akin to the normal flight of your typical disc. So I don't know, you probably can't go high or anything. He's probably going to just hope to go around and maybe even skip it.
Good shot. Nice shot. Good shot.
Nice. He's done a big
Nice
hyzer.
too, yeah.
Yeah, big what's called a hyzer, where the disc is on that angle that's the same. So it's sort of the side that the direction that the disc is curving around to. On the left, the angle of that left side of the disc is lower down than the right, which is called a hyzer throw. He was just hoping to get it to do that big turnaround, and Emily Wong now is doing a roller. And so we have an update on the scores. Thailand is up 2 in the singles. Let's update that. And in the doubles, Singapore is up 2. So we'll just get that fixed. Thanks for your patience, folks. Those scores should all be good now. All right, we've got Shane. I think he was happy with that. Louder. Passing over the golf tee there. Pretty fancy looking thing. They're all made of metal, aluminium or something. There's a nice little patch of AstroTurf on the top. And we got Emily Wong there. Oh. She did really well to get out there, I think. And now, come on, Chinook.
For her third throw.
So with our singles, what are the throw scores for our singles so far on this one? Louder? Emily on 2, is that right?
Emily on 2, right? Right.
And Kamanchanak on 3.
On 3.
So looking like Emily is. So we're just gonna have a little break while we're dealing with a play slowdown, and yeah, we're making our way through this 9-hole loop. It's 6 holes. We're on our 6th hole in, and yeah, how do you reckon it's going to go, Louder? We've got the Thailand up
Yeah.
in the singles by 2, but the Singapore up by 2 in the doubles. We've only got a few holes to go, so with 6 to go, we've only got 3 holes to go after this one. So it's getting down to the wire now.
Thailand has been doing good. So looking forward for the next holes to see singles as well.
Yeah.
Being challenged.
Yeah, that's
here.
it. It's nice to see a balance there between the two teams, Thailand and Singapore.
Sure.
Yeah, they're a battle going on for points. The whole tournament is about points, getting points for your team, and the points will determine where you get in the game, in the pool play. So all the teams are going to try and get into that top 16 over this first 5 games, and then if they can get in that top 16, then they're going to be playing in the I guess the potential medal contention. So yeah, they're going to be all trying hard to.
That's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
That's
this is
a big deal.
an important
So
round.
you really need to stay focused as much as possible, especially this afternoon, because there's a lot of holes, and you really need to, with the fatigue,
Yes.
stay on track.
Yeah, that's it. That's
But
it.
they are doing good. They are doing good.
They are doing good. They're doing
It's
really
nice
well.
to see Thailand as well.
Yeah.
Coming back in the game.
I know, right? Yeah. So
yeah.
no, it's great to see that. Like we said, first time ever at World Teams for both these teams, both these countries.
It's
so
amazing.
We're excited to have them here.
Yeah.
We just didn't know how many people were going to come all the way out to Australia. Obviously, it's closer for the teams in the Asia Oceanic area, well, this being the first World Team Disc Golf Championship that's been held in the Southern Hemisphere, yeah, it kind of made it easier, made it possible for these teams, some of which have only been playing disc golf for a short time, relatively.
Which is impressive.
Yeah, right.
It's
They've
impressive.
pulled together teams and they've made it out here. So, yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, and for the show. It's amazing to watch as well.
Yeah,
And
right?
yeah, they're doing a great job here.
Yeah,
and it's not easy as well.
It's not. No, it's a lot of work, a lot of things to get set up, and it's live streaming disc golf is not something that's done a lot in Australia. It's still pretty new. It's been in its infancy, so yeah,
It's amazing.
it's
as well.
it's very cool
So exciting.
to be here. Disc golf streaming in general actually is still pretty new. I mean, it's in the States and in Europe, it's been coming along for a while now and getting really professional. And as far as the money that goes into it and the staff and so yeah, it's good to be here, sort of on the ground level in Australia with these cool. Groups of people providing media services like Parked Media. So, yeah, real privilege.
Yeah, we are, and hopefully it will get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, but one can only hope.
But you people are making it possible as well.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people
That's it. That's it.
to make it happen.
That's it. We've already spoken about some of our sponsors so far today, the Shire of Mundaring and Disconnection and the Department of Local Government, Sport and Cultural Industries and Recreation Activity Design, also Australian Disc Golf, Disconnection, and Professional Disc Golf Association, PDGA, being our supporters in the international field as well. And I know that PDGA actually put out today an article on their website and socials about the World Team Disc Golf Championship. So
That's nice.
head on to the PDGA socials and go check out that article that they wrote about our event and supporting us and pushing us out there. Thank you, PDGA. We appreciate the support.
And the visibility as well.
Yeah, that's it.
That's important. That's important.
It is, because they're a really big, prestigious organisation around the world in disc golf. So they are responsible for a lot of all players around the world that play disc golf in tournaments. They have PDGA, usually we'll try to get PDGA accreditation or membership so that they can have ratings. And so PDGA rating system helps us to organise events and rate players and know where to put them in different divisions and that kind of thing. And the PDGA is a great organisation doing a lot of positive work for the sport, also promoting it and helping with media coverage and helping to grow the sport. So
shout out to you guys.
Huge shout out. Thank you, PGA. So yeah, go check out their socials and their website in general, but to check out that World Teams article. Very cool. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I saw that it was out and I was like, yay. We'll hopefully have our plays resuming soon. Singapore versus Thailand.
Yay.
Doubles is the number 2 and number 4 position in the 6 positions in the game. They are to explain the 6 positions in every team's player layout. You have one is MPO or Mixed Professional Open number 1 player, and then you have MPO 2 and MPO 3, and then the 4th position is Female Professional Open player number 1. 5th position is Female Professional Open player number 2, and then the 6th position is the Mixed Masters professional player. So you've got 3 mixed, which can be male or female. You've got 2 which are female and 1 which is a Masters player of any gender. So it's wonderful to have, teams have put together players across all these divisions. You have a minimum of 6 players for a team and a maximum of 12. So they're pretty much, you have 2 players per slot if you've got the full roster. And so...
Thank you, Sue, for those information.
My pleasure.
And it makes it so easy for people like me who are still new to disc golf. So hopefully you guys can follow as well. Thanks to Sue.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Happy to explain disc golf anytime. And like I said before, it's just great that you are joining me today, Laura. So
hope you do as well.
Yes, you join us too, to be the face of the new disc golf or the person new to disc golf, wanting to know, what's this all about. And
maybe try. Come to the field and try as well, because it's a lot of fun. People see here that it's a tournament. There's a goal to achieve, but you can also do it for fun. And maybe, thinking about doing tournaments and make your way up.
That's
as
right.
well.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It takes time also.
It does take time, and the tournaments are super rewarding and fun to do, but you don't have to worry about that if you're just starting out. You can just get out there and have a play.
Easy.
But no, it is an exciting prospect. And some people I want to do that, I was not very competitive in my youth. I was kind of a bit shy, and the idea of playing sports to me was a bit intimidating. Disc golf is great in the way that you can actually play it, by yourself with friends
True.
for 15 minutes or for 5 hours if you want. You can go out to a public course and play for free. You can get a disc at a pretty cheap price and play with one disc, or you can get yourself a little starter pack. So it costs us 20 to 50 or $60 to really have everything you need to do to play. And then go hit up a Google or like in a search engine of your choice. Or you can go to one of the few disc golf apps or websites there are out there. But just look up disc golf and disc golf courses, and you'll find a few places you can play. There's about 15 courses in Perth you can play, and around the world there's.
And shout out to people
growing
who
number.
are helping spreading, and because obviously it requires some installations and people to do the job, and a lot of them do this by passion.
Yeah.
So shout out to you guys, because we
Yeah.
are able to experience
Absolutely. Thank you
this
so
golf.
much.
So
Growers
yeah.
of the sport.
And I know Crispin is one of them, so shout out to you
Yeah,
again.
100%. And we're back.
Back to the field. Actually, we missed a shot here. We're back with Emily here.
So Che just through for Team Singapore in the doubles. I'll just update the whole number as well if we're on hole 5,
Thanks,
if that's
Sue.
right. Or are we on... No, we're not. We're still on hole 4, beg your pardon, because we had that slow down.
Yeah. As you guys were trying to stay on track.
Yes, sometimes failing. And I have
Nice one.
nice
Nice
beautiful throw there by
For Team Thailand.
Just oh no, that was not. That was actually Jirapon. Now we have Kamanchanak for Thailand in the singles. Okay, so
Is it the 4th throw, I believe?
I think so. I think we could be forgiven for missing some of the shots for this one, but I'm pretty sure we're on track, but we'll find out. Looks like it's going to be Team Singapore doubles up next.
Did you pick up my mini?
Is he talking to us?
Shane is about to hit the 3rd throw for Team Singapore. It will be the 4th. Ooh,
Oh, what a great run.
great one.
Emily Wong now.
Again, a bit of a challenge here. Hopefully, she's going to... Oh, she hit a tree.
The tree hit it back for her.
Yeah.
That's what you want. All right. Congregating on the basket now. Looks like Kamanchanak is looking for her disc. Possibly throwing next. I think this is for her 5th, but or maybe her 6th. I might have missed one. Perfect.
Wow. Nice one.
Nap a thumb next. I think they're fourth throw, maybe, which is great. He's hoping to make par here. Oh,
Close. Very close.
looking for where the disc went. So who have we got? Emily Wong now. Playing Where's My Disc? Easy peasy. We might need to get a check again on the score for this hole, just because we had that bit of a break. So once they tap out, we'll see if we can get a score check. It's getting close now. We're going to have to. It's going to be tight. It's knowing, and we'll have to. Well, we won't be sure if they're going to need to play many more holes, because once the team is up, more points than there are holes left, then they will be stopping. We got hole 5 coming up now. So hole 5 on the Kangaroo course sees players playing a hole which has been affectionately nicknamed the Shark because it has teeth. And what you're doing is you're throwing downhill to a little peninsula of grass with out of bounds all around it and a sand grain to the left. So, yeah, fun and games.
First throw for hole number 5 with Thailand. Nice one. Maybe
That's good. A little on the edge, but I think she's safe.
Emily Wong for the next one. Singapore.
She's going to hope to just get out there. Ooh, risking going onto the sand green there with that hyzo. But I think she's short. She's played smart.
We can hear a little bit of a noise
Yeah.
on the field.
And so we can confirm that Singapore is up 1 now in the doubles. We get that graphic updated. Okay, those sounds did not bode well for Napathon and Thailand.
Back to Singapore with Shane Eastland. Ready.
Yeah,
Well done. Good job
That was amazing.
for Shane.
nice work. And they're off down the hill. with minimal damage in general.
That's right.
So it's going down to the wire with Singapore up 1 in the doubles. We're just going to get a check on the singles situation. Emily Wong now. And the singles actually is still where it was plus.
Oh, nice.
Wow, nice.
Very nice.
Thailand up 1 still for the singles. I mean 2, beg your pardon. Nice. So there's going to be a penalty there with that OB landing. Which means a drop zone for Thailand. So Jirapon is throwing for their 3rd throw. Just going to really just hope to get it probably under the basket and not out of bounds or on the side of the sand green. Oh, sit, sit, sit. Oh. That's not looking good.
It's not, unfortunately.
You can see from where we were standing, where our camera person was standing, that it didn't look like a really big place to land your disc. It looks you can see though, with it sloping away after the sand green though, you can see the area is a little bit bigger, and it, I guess, gives you a different perspective to see that perhaps it wasn't.
Should be piece of cake for
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Emily.
Or for Emily, yes.
Yeah. For her 3rd throw. Of
Oops,
course.
my graphic didn't update. Apologies, folks. Didn't click the button in time. That's all right. And Team B. That's the singles. And
Pick it up, ah. Không nó khó lắm.
all right. Coming up to hole 6 now. This one is tricky. You are trying to get through this narrow gap, this channel of trees. Again with the trees.
Again.
See a little walkway there. You're trying to follow along with your disc, land it out there somewhere safely. More narrow trees. You've got a mandatory on your right that's probably about halfway up the hole, what you need to throw left of before you then make your way towards the basket. So that's going to be a challenge for everybody. We've got Kamonchnak throwing first for Thailand. Singles with a beautiful throw. Just got a little hit at the end there, but it was a fair way up the fairway, to make an accidental pun.
Emily Wong is about to throw throw her first disc. Oh, did you hit a tree?
I think
I
so.
didn't- I didn't really quite
A little
see
bit of a
well.
tree. She got a little bow way all the way up there though.
Yeah. She below is on for her second throw, I guess.
Nice. So the women throwing first for the doubles pairings
Nice one.
and doing well. Okay, we've got some maintenance happening out on the course. a drive-by happening. Drive-by maintenance. All right, looks like Montanuk going up first.
Emily.
Oh, wait.
No, it's okay.
Emily up first.
Feel free to gap the tree.
The discs can hide really well in the bush. She didn't see it. Emily Wong up first for her second.
Second throw for Emily.
Nice one, Em.
Nice one. Good job.
Yeah.
I was, and then I saw some.
That was a pretty good drive there by Kamunchanuk. She's just got a tricky forehand to get out through the trees, which I'm sure she can manage well, and she does.
It was like tree after tree after tree.
Tree after tree after tree. We have been noticing that. It's just the nature of the course.
Jay, did you pick up my wraith? Oh, never mind. I got it. All right.
Ooh, I like a wraith. So the discs in disc golf, Lauda, all have names. Anyone who's new to disc golf, yep, there are many, many models of disc. There are brands and many manufacturers that make discs, and then for all the different molds that there are, they all have a name and they all do different things.
And you get a different grip as well.
That's it, yep, they'll have
Yeah.
a slightly different feel on the edge of the disc where you grip it.
I believe it's second throw for Shane England.
For Singapore. Wow. Making good use of Che's nice drive. Or would that be the third throw for Singapore or the second?
Third for Sega.
Oh, now I'm trying to think. Did Che? No, Che got up there for her.
Actually, I
Ah.
think it was the second, and
I'm
yeah.
not sure now.
I think below did only one. I said two, but actually it might be
Yeah.
one throw for her, so two
That's great. It's a good
for
effort by them.
Singapore.
Yeah. Now, Napathong. He's having to do the old patent pending throw. Now, I say patent pending, which sounds strange, but apparently some guys tried to get a patent out on that stance. And ever since it's called a patent pending, I remember when I first heard it, I was like, who would do that? Who would say, how that's not their throw? Like, it's just a,
Nice fact, though.
yeah. It's just a funny name for it. That's based on a bit of history about disc golf.
I believe it's third throw for Thailand. Double. Back to Emily for her third throw for Singapore.
Oh, tree.
She saw it coming.
I am digging the commentary and sound effects. The tree got its own, that flight got its own little theme sting.
Third attempt for Thailand here.
Right. Now, we haven't actually spotted the basket quite yet, but I promise you it
There's
is
a lot of
up there.
trees. There's a lot of trees.
I'm in jail. There it is.
Yeah, there
Hello.
it is.
So, that is a hard throw to do when you're trying to get around a corner and you're in that stance. As I said before, I'll say it again.
Kamatanuk for her fourth throw, actually. Now, let's see how she's doing. Oh, she hit.
I don't think she wanted to hit that tree somehow. What do you think, Laura? She's
Quite difficult not to, also, but maybe she wants to.
just going to give a little update on the scores.
Getting on her
Folks, by the
knees
way.
to try to avoid this tree at all cost.
Yes. She just hit another one though. Sadly. Oops, I'm just gonna. Just
Fifth attempt for Singapore with Emily. It's getting tricky not to fall for the players
yes.
in the bush. Beloche here. She just
Nice one by
hit a
Chen.
tree.
She did.
Back to Thailand.
upper thumb is looking for the line from his lie, which is the name of where your disc lands that you need to throw from. And looks like a mid-range disc that he's got there, if not a putter. It's a bit hard to tell from here. Looking to do a backhand throw. On a bit of a hyzer angle. Oh, that left side disc is down a little, and executing that well by the look of it. Nicely for Thailand.
Now on to Shane England for Singapore. I think he did great.
Yeah, right under the basket.
I believe it's the sixth attempt for Thailand here.
Nicely under the basket as well. For come on, Chinook in the singles for Thailand.
Fifth attempt here for Emily, Singapore. Hopefully she is getting closer to the basket. That's not bad.
Yeah.
You're conceding.
All right, we have Okay, so it sounded like Thailand were conceding to Singapore on that one, meaning Singapore are back up 2. We have, come on. Oh no, we have not a concession.
Wait, she conceded. And you're conceding, yeah? Em? Concede, yeah. Em? Do you concede?
Okay. So Singapore singles concedes.
Guys, if you want to put it in, go ahead. They haven't conceded yet.
I think they're farther.
You guys are out. Do you want to putt? Alright, let's do it and let's finish it. There we go. Alright. Good luck.
There we go. And so there we have Singapore up 1 there on that hole, and therefore we have Singapore taking the doubles and Thailand taking the singles. So nice to see a win for each team there on that one.
It is.
And yeah, that was a challenging one. Quite a long game for them.
Yeah,
But they didn't
3
get all the way
hours
through, so
and a
they
half.
actually did stop short of a couple of holes. So yeah, nice effort.
Very nice effort here.
One hole short, I should say. All right, we're heading to the next match very shortly, and we will see you soon at the next one.
See you in a minute. Stay connected.